this transaction is coming from Poland. So how does Russia and Ukraine fight concern Poland? My brother, I know that Uganda people are very nice people. I know Ugandans are very nice and honest people. So I don't know what you're talking about, my brother. I will return this package to you. So you send it back. Let us meet at Union Metro. I cannot come to Jabalari. Let's meet at Union Metro. Okay? What is the relationship between Adobe Premiere and Microsoft Word? That is what we're going to be looking at today. How to form end credit. Hi, you're welcome to Inside Editing on Adobe Premiere 104. This is an open platform where we actually share experience and share skills and learn from each other when it comes to editing and content creating. In the first place, what is an end credit? It's that part of the content where everybody that participated in making the content possible are being acknowledged. So when movie finish, people are anxious, actors are anxious to know everybody that participates in creating the content, in making the content possible. It's important you acknowledge everybody. Okay, so we have our sequence. The next is the text. Now, I want us to start quickly with the simple ones. Already we have a short video clip I want us to work with. This is the video clip I want us to work with today. So we quickly import our video clip, keep the existing, and we do the needful to the video. I'm sure by this time, if you are following us, you should be able to know how to resize your clip when you finish setting your sequence. So like I said, you shoot with the end in mind, you record with the end in mind. So you record this as master. At the end of the day, we're going to have it as a medium master. By the time you finish framing it, we have to see the table and the objects on the table. Those are the focus. We also give headroom over here, the object on the table. So this is the best we can get. If you adjust it more up, the headroom will become too small. So let's leave it at this level. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're playing this clip. After playing this clip, we end it somewhere at here. Let's do it for 1 minute. You watch here for 1 minute. So this for 1 minute, and we end it there. So this clip will play for 1 minute and it will end, and we start our end credits. Now let's start with simple text. Story. We have our text. So from the beginning, I want story, mark in position. I want story to come from this direction, and at this point I want story to return back to this direction. I want Kristen to be in this direction, and at the beginning I want it to come from this direction. So we have it. So make it faster a bit by reducing the duration. Okay, so we put our usual. So we have this. So this is when the movie ends. So let's apply this. Now when the movie ends, and excuse me, and this week starts. The movie ends and this starts. Okay, so we can duplicate these two. Okay, so we have this. We can actually introduce also the major cast to replace this before the main cast will not start rolling. Now in doing the main cast, we're going to be using new, and we're going to be using legacy title. So this is where the magic is done, legacy title. Okay, let's pay key attention to this. I'm sure the very first one I did, we've done it before, the last week. So this is our end credit officially. This is the main end credit officially. Okay, so this is how it opens, and it opens with different tools here. These are the handy tools. This is the alignment side, and these are the properties of whatever you type here. So we start first with the test tool, which is already active. We have our test. So the test is cast. As usual, select tool, and we change the text, the character, the font character to anyone we choose. Okay, anyone we wish to. Let's use something. So these are cast. Let's reduce it a little bit. Cast, align, and the first frame will go before our cast will start, but let's drop it here, align to center. This bottle here, yeah, when you click on this bottle here, you have row and crawl. Do you want it to roll? Do you want it to roll from up to down, or from down to top, or you want it to crawl from left to right? You want it to be still. Still is already active, but you want it to roll. Want it to roll from start of the screen. Okay, and we have our test here at the beginning of the screen. This is what we show. Let's close this and let's bring it in. Let's play. So at the start of the screen, this is what you have. After the playing of this clip, our end credit should start, and of course it should start with a music. Okay, so I picked this song from here, just right about the time the conversation is about to finish. We also put an effect here so that the song will gradually start. Is that okay? So the essence of zooming it is for you to know. Excuse me. So push this back a little bit and the song should start. But this song, I want this song to play just for these clips. So it should end after these clips. Then I want to play this. Okay, so I want to play this track right immediately after this. Then this track will start. Okay, let's see how it play. All right, so let's jump into Microsoft Word. This is Microsoft Word environment. Now, why is it important to have the names and the details of your end credits written here is, should you have anything pertaining to error, spelling check, grammatical error, and all that, you can actually do the corrections here. Okay, if you have any issue with spell check, grammatical errors, and all that, you should contact this guy. Now, look at how I've written this. This is not how I actually want this to appear, because it will not help me to transfer them to Microsoft Word. I want them, sorry, to Adobe Premiere. Okay, it will not help me to transfer them when I go to Adobe Premiere. It will not be helpful for me when I have them like this. What it simply means is when I copy all this in this form, copy, and I come to Adobe Premiere, I open this, my end credit, and paste. I try to paste that same thing here. This is what I have, but this is not what I want. But of course, depending on how your arrangement is going, is that okay? Depending on how your arrangement is going, my arrangement for this is not how I want it to appear. It will disturb in this format. So off it goes. We go back to our Microsoft Word, and we have to put this in a table form. So we'll go to insert on the menu. We go to insert table, and insert table. That is it here. So automatically it has put this in a table form for me, but it doesn't end there. A little bit of work to be done here. I have to do some little cleanup. Now I have to draw table. So I need to pick draw table and draw a line here to separate this. Undo. I draw a line here to separate this, and also draw a line here to separate that. So now they are all separated. I should have done this before coming here. Escape. I should have done all this before coming here, but I want us to do it together. It's centered. So I select all this and push it to this side. Okay. Now I should make sure that there is no space at the end of each word, so that when I give the next command, I don't have to clean anything up. What is the next command? Okay, so when we get to that part, we shall do it together. So I have to clean this place up the way it was typed. So if you know all this, it becomes very easy for you to arrange it. So this is a real name and this is the character name. So I'm going to select all this, copy, and I go to my Adobe Premiere and I paste this. Is that okay? Now quickly I can format this to anyhow I want, like this, space, a little bit in between them, so I have space. In between them, right? Then I check what I need to check. There's so much space here, so I can adjust this, just one space, and look at all that needed to be treated. Okay, I think everything is fine here. All right, so the command I wanted to give earlier on is this: align to the right side. So they are all aligned to the right side. Okay, so I'll copy this, and I'll paste it, and I will move it. So I have it too. When you're moving it, you hold the shift key so that it will give you proper alignment. When you're moving it, you hold the shift key, and I'll return this to this. And I'll quickly, okay, let's leave it at this. So this is what I have. Now let me go back and get this list. Copy. And we're here. Highlight all. Paste. It's that simple. Let's add something small a little bit just to give you more difference. Is that simple? Is that simple, guys? That is how it's done. So I can quickly select these two and properly center it, or just do align to the center. But this is not the center I want. I want both to be at the middle. Okay. If you also want a video to be playing while this is showing, this is where you do the magic. You can decide to move everything about cast in one direction, whilst your video can play in this other space. It depends on how you want it to be. Is that okay? All right, so this is what we have here. That is our end credit, and we return back to this, and you have it. Okay, so it doesn't end there. Also, we continue. Our list is still there, so we continue to, before the real cast, we have some major cast up here. Okay, so let's pick these guys under member. So pick them one after the other. There is a space here, mind you. Let's delete that space. Delete cell, shift cell. Okay, so pick all these people, copy, and we come here, we create another subtitle, member. Okay, let's just say group members. I think that is what they are, group members. Okay, center, align. Let's roll this a little bit up so that you see it very well. Now I want it to be the same with the cast. It should be the same with the cast. Okay, all right, so that is the group members, and then we have another text right under it, paste. So these are our group members, and we'll align it. Okay, so let's keep it this way. Fine. Okay, so we continue in that regards. We have another one. What are their names here? These are extras. The names here are extras. The names here are called extras. So we'll pick the names under extras. Copy. Undo. We have one here already. Extra. Align. Scroll. Another text. Paste. Align. Align. Underline. 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 Okay, so these are our extras. These are our extras. Okay, we also apply the same. We'll give it a little bit space so that you can read it very well. Sorry, undo. We align it, give a little bit space so that it can be properly readable. I think we should also do the same to this. Align. Align. All right, we'll continue to the next one, which is crew. Crew. Underline. Align. We can put logos here. We can as well right click and insert graphics. Okay, let's insert this as our logo. So for the interest of the class, we'll just use this as our logo. So we can put our logo here, and we can give the logo a name, just to Prime FX Studio. So these are the two songs we use. Okay, so basically this is it. This is it. So let's get out of here. There's one thing I want to show us real quick. When the end credits finish, look at how it ended. This is not how it's supposed to end. This is supposed to actually roll to the end or stop at the middle. How do we control this? It's not supposed to vanish like this. Okay, how do we coordinate this? It's not just by putting the transition to make it fade off. we want this logo to show till the end. How do we coordinate that? So this is what we do. We come down here. After this logo, we'll just make a space just at the bottom. We'll just make a space here. Okay. If you want it to vanish, then you let it vanish. But whatever be the case, let's review what we have again. I think that does the magic. So let's see this. It's too fast. We just have to stretch this to reduce the speed. Okay, so basically this is how the magic is done. Welcome back. I hope you had fun in today's tutorial. I also had fun walking through this line with you. I mean, working end credits is always beautiful. To acknowledge everybody is important. It's a detailed aspect of the whole content. So everybody is supposed to be acknowledged. I mean, it's a big deal for some people. Most people wouldn't even take pay from you, but they will tell you, acknowledge me. So it's quite a big deal when it comes to acknowledging people, from location to wakapas artists to common roles and all extras and all that. The gate man, somebody who opened door, who waved, who gave sign and all that. Somebody who passed pen, you know, everybody, to the crew members, the list of the crew members, everybody must be acknowledged when it comes to end credits. Thank you very much. If you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe and follow us. Next week we'll be treating musical video, hopefully. But if you have an aspect that we've treated that you didn't get through, that you want us to repeat, please kindly let us know. If you also have something that is worrying you when it comes to Adobe Premiere 2022, you want us to treat, kindly let us know. We shall look into it together. Thank you.
Yes, assalamu alaikum, my brother. My brother, you delivered. No, don't tell me that, my brother. Don't tell me that, my brother. How does Russia having fight with Ukraine affect our transaction? I paid for 2 transactions. I paid for 2. And you delivered 1. Even the one you delivered is messed up. Now, how do you expect me to do this? No. Russia fighting with Ukraine does not have any problem with our transaction. Inshallah, my brother, I will deliver it back to you. I can't accept this. I paid for 2, you delivered 1. This is $2 million we are talking about, my brother. No, Alibab, I don't like it when you mention Russia and Ukraine fight. Russia and Ukraine fight does not have any concern with our transaction. Russia and Ukraine fight, it doesn't have any concern with our transaction, my brother. This transaction is coming from Poland. So how does Russia and Ukraine fight concern Poland? My brother, I know that Uganda people are very nice people. I know Ugandans are very nice and honest people. So I don't know what you're talking about, my brother. I will return this package to you, so you send it back. I need a full consignment, my brother. The one you supply is not good. It's messed up. No, let us meet at Union Metro. I cannot come to Alibab. I cannot come to Jabal Ali. Let's meet at Union Metro, okay? Alibab, no. Let us meet at Union Metro. I cannot come to Jabal Ali. Yes, I meet you at Union Metro, okay? Inshallah. Inshallah. Russia fight with Ukraine. How does it affect? You send me this. What is this you send me? Huh? You send me. What is this you send me? Look at it. Look at it. What is that? What is this? What is this? What is this? Messed up. It's all messed up. What is this? Yeah, everywhere is poor. Return this transaction. I don't do transaction. You don't do business like this.